the broadcast stopped. So we're saying goodbye to a company which served our Minecraft cities for about a year and a few months. Some of you guys won't have really heard of the company. A few of you guys will have heard of the company. And it all started off in an old city where someone transformed an old newsagent's building into this specific business. And then when it came to the next city, he decided to build it again. And then when it came to this city, he decided to build it again. But then nothing else ever really happened with it. We never built any more companies in the map. We never really did any commercials on it. We never really made it look like a running business. So the actual truth behind this business is they actually went into some financial issues, and it basically meant that they had to close so many of their businesses down, and it just got so bad that all of them had to close. So we are actually saying goodbye to the old KDC. Yep. After a year and so many months of serving our Minecraft cities, the KDC has finally come to an end, and all businesses went bust and closed down. So I've actually built this abandoned workshop here, which isn't in use anymore. As you can see, it's got like a big gate across it. It says keep out, and the gate's used in nether brick because it's gone quite rusty. It's got some barbed wire, and there's a few like vines growing about, some miniature trees and some miniature grass areas where it's not been maintained for a while. And the business itself had a lot of things to cope with. So the reason why I decided to get rid of this is because we were never really doing anything with the business. We never really made any commercials, and it never, like, even though like we had them built in previous cities, it never did something like SBSC or Candy Block did. It never like made commercials. It never really had a lot of businesses. It was just kind of the one garage which was built in each city. And nothing never really happened to it other than a building got built for it, and it was one of them businesses which I was planning to do a lot more with it, make it sound or actually get the feel like it would actually be some other business, like some actual running business, and we could do a lot to it. So I basically decided to close it down. And basically that's what's gone down in Chinatown. So all franchises have closed, and KDC will not be placed in this city anymore. So if you've got any plans for what we can now put here in the future, if you've got any plans, unless we decide to just leave it abandoned for a while. But because we make a lot of commercials and things and a lot of videos, I like to make it like the city's actually progressing. So like abandoned places would eventually get bought, but we'll have to see exactly what goes down. Can you invite me in? So dude, no need to say it so long, because I read the comments as they come out. So if it's like sup dude, then I'll say sup dude. But if there's a load of yous, then it'll be like sup dude. So you don't have to write them so long, and then I won't read them so long. Ali, I may invite you, but I will be going for some food pretty soon. I've just got back in from work not that long ago, and we weren't too much later today, but by the time we got unloaded from the van, and you know, it's pretty close to tea time as it already is, so I just, you know, only get that little, it's sort of that, you know, you don't get too much time, and I like that little time to just chill out. So I may invite you when I come back on after my tea. We'll see what goes down in Chinatown. their weather. I probably won't stream again, but we'll have to see. So yeah, that business has gone. So we can now sort of forget about the business, not in a bad way, but remember it as used to being there, but you know, it's not 4 o'clock, it's 25 to 5. We always sometimes have tea around 4:45 to 5 in, you know, our UK time, because that's what we enjoy doing. I personally won't mind if we had it a lot later, like not massively late. Like I won't want to be one of these people what don't eat the meals till 9 at night, but I wouldn't mind if we didn't eat till like 5:30, 6. That wouldn't bother me, like in that sort of way. But I couldn't be one of these people what have it at like 9 at night. That's when I'm classing myself as having my supper, not like having my main tea, which probably be cheesy chips tonight if I head down to the fair. So we'll have to see exactly what goes down. I have mine at 6. Yeah, but some people don't have meals till like 7, if not later, and you know that's obviously like that's obviously what they do. But I just personally I don't like it too early. Like sometimes we've had tea at like 4:15, 4:30, which you know that's a bit too early for me. You know, I'd kind of class that more as an afternoon snack, but if it gets to like 6 or so, I think that's a perfect time to get some scran down you, get some pucker munch down you, and you know, fill your belly up. So
that's true. Well, I guess Ash does.
This is true.
Ooh la la.
Oh baby. Baby.
So
Hello. Hello.
I heard something about Steve.
oh, what was it?
He's gay.
Oh, okay. So I will be streaming tomorrow, but it won't be till later.
No, you won't, don't lie.
And I won't be streaming till later on Sunday either. I'm basically out both of them days. Motorbike thing on Sunday. It's like a thing to do for you know, kind of like the Dogs Trust. And basically like you go and look round these bikes, and you can like enter into like a raffle, and basically your entry fee is just to donate some dog food or something like that, and then you just go around and look at the bikes, and the bikes get entered in a competition, and the winner wins like a prize or something. And then, you know, you just genuinely talk to people and look round bikes, and you also get to see the dogs as well, like different dogs. It's quite interesting. It's on once a year. It's actually at Hull, by the way, Jesse. It's on Clough Road, so you'll know where that is. Where you turn. It's where you turn at the Lidl. You come to the set of lights and you turn left, and it gets you down towards the Smith's toy shop and all of them places, and it's the RSPCA place.
This old fair must be shit. It's not even on YouTube.
Really? Should be.
Something like that happens near my house. Well, not near my house, but near where I live. It's like all Japanese cars and like skylines and stuff like that. And
Oh, aye.
graduated and stuff.
So, and then tomorrow I'm actually going out for a meal. Well, not a meal. I don't know if we'll be having aught to eat, but it's just basically somebody who we know very well who used to live round here moved away, and he's coming on like a day trip on like a coach, and we've arranged to go through to Brid and have a drink in the Witherspoons with him, so I'm attending that, and my phone screen's getting repaired as well, and I might not stream in the morning because our coal fire chimney's getting swept as well, so there'll be like a lot of things to move around the house. I'll have to help a bit, and then so I probably won't stream till the night, as usual at the moment, as you know. And when I said I won't be streaming that whole weekend for the holiday, I got it wrong. It wasn't next weekend, it was the weekend after, so I was a week ahead of myself. We don't need to worry about that for an extra week, which is pretty awesome. And then I think the following week, on the Friday, will be when I won't be streaming on the night, because I'll be going to the same club place I went last time, to a different DJ, so there'll be no streams that night. And then, you know, that should be it for a while. That should be everything sorted. That should be everything that's planned in the next coming weeks. And then after that, it'll just be work stream. And, you know, if anything gets planned or comes up, I'll let you know. So let's go over here to the main map. Alright, I'm getting rid of that village. I might carry on doing that while I don't have too much time before my food. Something simple. Really? I'm sure there's like videos on YouTube.
Not one.
God, I'm surprised.
What?
It isn't that big anyway. I think it's bigger than it has been some years, but there isn't many rides there.
It's actually in Driffield.
Yeah, it's just behind the town centre, on like a public car park near the library, the Driffield Fair.
Oh.
I mean, it's not the best, but because our town's like not huge anyway, but it just gives us something to do for a few days, like that once a year. £2 a ride. You can't go wrong. But I mean, it finishes tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like some places they're there for longer. Like some places they'll have a fair there for a week. Ha, griefer. No, I'm taking.
What is Driffield Fun Fair and I get Pepperbridge Fun Fair?
Lol. Maybe if you put it into Google, you might get more about it. We didn't have a fun fair last year because they were rebuilding the library. Well, not rebuilding it, but they were having like a huge extension, which in my opinion is pathetic. Because the library was as good as the library was already good anyway. And they could have spent it on resurfacing roads or something like that. But instead they spent like so many million on like refurbishing the library, putting the community centre in with it, and like the council offices and stuff like that, and then they make a smaller library. So what I reckon they're doing is they're slowly getting rid of the library, which is stupid because it wasn't a disaster how it was before. It was just people wanting to try and change things and
Don't fix what isn't broken.
you know. So we missed the fair last year because of that library like redo.
I don't think libraries should be run by the council.
I don't. The council have too much say in what goes on, and sometimes they change things for the worst. Like we used to have so much like stuff happen in our town, like going back when I was younger. Like there used to be a huge like party, like fun fair do, which used to come into the park, and they used to set up like massive inflatable slides with music, and then the council started complaining because it was ruining the grass, putting like vehicles on there to set up all the slides and things. So they stopped doing the whole, you know, party in the park thing or whatever. So we never have that anymore. And then we used to have some fun fair rides what used to come when our town turned the Christmas lights on. And now they don't even have rides there when they turn the Christmas lights on anymore. They just keep the market open a bit longer and a few shops open a bit longer. So we don't do that anymore.
We have bands on when we do. Sunderland Light Show is probably really good.
And then when we used to have our steam engine rally, what used to come through, there used to be a few like rides and stalls what used to set up in the main street, but now they don't even do that anymore. So it's like because of the council, so many things have just been, you know, like pushed out of the way and just don't get done anymore, which just makes the town even more shit. Because the town is shit. I tell you, when I'm older, I'm moving to the Isles of Man.
What's stopping you now?
I'm not.
Family,
Money.
yeah. You know, you've got to have a fair amount of money to live over there. Things are a lot more expensive over there than you think. Yeah, but just stuff in general, like food shop.
Standing there picking your nose while your dad changes the light bulb doesn't earn you that much money.
Lol. No. Well, it earned me 80 quid today, apart from the 20 I had to give for housekeeping. So I don't think that was bad, if you claim that I stand... Yeah, of course.
But why?
Why not?
If you don't pay her, does she just stop looking after you then?
No.
She does everything for him anyway.
She helps me a lot. She helps me a lot. She has done for years.
Yeah, no,
So
she's your nana.
yeah. But still, why wouldn't you pay your mum or
yeah,
nana?
fair enough, it is nice to give her the money.
Yeah.
But
You know. No, he meant me, Jesse, from when I was getting rid of a villager's village. I mean, I do it because I want to, and you know, she's helped me a lot of years, so, and I mean, it's not like I have to give her loads. It's like 20 quid a week. It's not. And I mean, I don't even need to get by that much anyway. I'll probably this time next week, I'll probably still have most of this week's wages still in the wallet. Apart from maybe about 15 quid being spent. And maybe like, you know, a couple of quid to get some chips or something from the takeaway in a week. And then the rest of it will probably still be there, so. It does me. You see?
It's a bit like Steve, you are enough. Don't spend no money.
There's no point if there's nothing you need. Like if there's something I need, then you know, or if there's something hey, that's a good point actually. I could do with a proper headset, but like, unless there's something I really particularly want or need, then I don't see the point in spending money.
As soon as I get the money and the chance, I'm going to move out.
Really?
Car.
Why move out though?
I'd rather
Adidas.
live in
Eh?
I did.
Yeah, I know, but
It's independence.
yeah,
I like independence. Like, like when I was walking to school and that, I would always like walk ahead of me mum, just so I wanted to just walk by myself.
I know. It's just
And then
when
I
they do
started
when they do so much for you. Like I'd just kind of feel rude if I just left as soon as I could. That's just in my opinion.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm gonna come visit.
Yeah,
I
obviously.
won't move that far with you.
I suppose if I'm wanting to move to the Isles of Man,
Milk, you know where to go.
I suppose if I wanted to move to the Isles of Man, that'd be quite far away. But you know,
First I'd move, it's like one city around Sunderland. So
Did you
like,
know half of the fun fair rides in Dubai are from Nottingham, where I live?
no.
Yeah.
Fair dues. Nah, but it's dear to live over there. It really is. Like, not just like,
It's all
not
over
not
by
just
smellers.
not just like your house, but I mean like to do the food shops and things. They're actually pretty expensive. They actually are pretty. Like I think it was when we were on holiday there, and it was like nearly £4 for just a bread loaf and a 4 pint of milk.
Our Surge, that's from Nottingham.
So it does show how
Top Buzz, remember a ride called Top Buzz?
what, like an open top bus.
No.
Oh. No, you used to have them things. Oh, what they called, like, it was called something like an open top bus, but it was like, it was done out as like a play area inside.
oh, I've seen one of them. It's like in farm.
Yeah, when I was younger, there used to be one which used to come into town sometimes, and it's kind of like a funhouse but on a bus. Like instead of like the stairs up to the like, you know, like upper deck, it was like a slide as well, and anyway, I remember.
James Mellors owns all this.
Anyway, I remember I got up to the top, and I was scared to come back down. Like I got scared of coming back down. So so this person who my mum and dad used to be quite friendly with, had to like come up and lift me down when I was younger. And then I guess I always looked up for him for doing that. I don't know why, because it was only a bus. But anyway, he died the next day. So yeah,
Max.
not that. I forgot what they call him though. But his
I'm a gypsy and I run all the rides in Dubai.
2 for the tenner, up market. 2 for the pound. Get your strawberries 2 for a pound.
2 punnets a pound.
£2 a pound.
I would have said something else, but I'm streaming. But we always call them something. We always call them something.
Like his.
No. No, not that. We always call them something else.
What, gypsies?
No, it does begin with a P word. But
Fuck it.
yeah, and then market. Because you always get the people selling the phone cases and, or like repairing your phone screens. Repairing your phone screens and that.
Welcome to the Packy Market.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Would you like to buy the bloody phone case? It comes with the Nokia 310 night.
It's for a tenner, but they'll do you it for £7.
I'm going to Dubai, I want to go to Ferrari World.
You know, seeing as though it's your lucky day, I'll do you it for £7 only. It fits on the phone very nice, and you get a good feel, and you definitely suits your phone.
And then they put that one back under the shelf and give you a fucking dodgy one.
Yeah. Or even if you just go and look, you know, is there anything I can help you with? What phone do you have? And like, may I see your phone? We see what case fits your phone. I only came to look. Not.
Bloody come to take your phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Lol. Ah, stupid son of a winking. There we go. So where are we gonna put the back door then? I say we do it right there. We do it on the highway. There we go, so that'll be a nice beastie juicy back door.
She said.
Yep. Stop bitching. I'm just chilling here in my kitchen. Like switching blades we be switching. Like my sweaty balls I'll be itching.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be itching your mum's balls.
You will? What kind? Tennis balls? Footballs?
No, it's like you
Balls
won't.
between her legs. 'Cause they'll be mine.
Really? Mine are so big I use them as a space hopper to get into town. Or put them in a wheelbarrow.
Don't lie.
There's no denying.
I'm kicking the balls of you, kicking the balls of you.
Ear right, left. There we go, that's the back sorted.
KB, we've got an echo.
Yeah, KD. You can't help yourself. You can't help yourself, can you? You have to make an echo.
Who?
KD.
It was twice.
Yeah, he wants to hear us twice. Because I've got the rice and the spice.
You know that F1 world in Dubai?
No.
Yeah.
They've got a roller coaster and the car goes as fast as
Yeah,
the car goes as fast as a real car. Fuck that.
Yeah, no.
My face!
F that.
All of that for Jesus Christ.
I've never been one for like mentally fast rides anyway because of my eyesight. Because of my eyesight I had issues with my eyes when I was younger.
Oh.
And it caused me to like just I don't know really.
Let's all go to Funland in Dublin.
I mean I go on like more faster rides than I used to, but I still wouldn't go on a roller coaster. I mean I've been on the odd water splashes.
Pussy, I want that out.
Yeah.
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 Same.
You know what? I'm gonna stop saying yeah. You know.
Come to Ash. Yeah.
It wasn't a cup of tea though. It was me gammons ready.
Hello.
I beg your pardon.
How are you?
I said it's me gammons ready. You know, 'cause I can have gammon.
Gammon's nice.
You know,
It's coming.
because unlike you, I can get gammon. Wink, wink.
Ooh. I think you're getting nerfed.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be?
Ah, you're smarter than Ashikwo.
Because you see, I can get called for gammon.
The ball.
I can get called for gammon.
I don't think so.
I don't think you're whistling. Well, you're not. I can't hear you.